Criss Angel presents a star-studded competition that will blow your mind.
You did an amazing job.
Criss Angel's Magic with the Stars premieres Saturday, October 22nd.
So first off, my name is Nigeria Chambers of Big Gold Belt Media. Criss, it is an honor to talk to you today. I've been a fan of yours for so long, and I cannot even believe this opportunity is even happening.
Well, I'm very honored to be on your show, and that was very, very kind, and it's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you so much for the kind words and for taking time out of your day to talk to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, congratulations again, because for whatever reason, you not only just have the magic that you present to us as fans, but just that ability to continue to reinvent yourself year after year after year. And now in 2022, you have a new show, Criss Angel's Magic with the Stars. Checked out the first episode. I am so in love with this. Just at this point, reflecting back on your career and taking it all in, how are you feeling? How are you dealing with this?
I am so blessed. I'm so thankful. And I have something that I always think about, and that is life is death without change. If you stay who you are, you don't have any growth professionally or personally, then you kind of die. So for me, it's always about reinventing. What is my passion? What do I feel? And I'm honest. I don't try to be something I'm not. I celebrate who I am. And what makes me unique is what makes me unique. What makes you unique? There's no two people in the world that are like you and me. So we got to celebrate that. And we're getting older. Every moment we're getting older. So we got to embrace that, and we got to let it work for us, not against us. And that's been kind of my life's motto since I started, back in 2000 and MindFreak broke in 2005. It was lit and on fire, like the whole world of magic and television. And, that was that was me, but now that was 2005 through, what is that, 2000, and I don't even know, I did over 100 episodes. and then I focused on my live show and was able to have MindFreak play in Vegas since 2008 for the most part. MindFreak, is the #1 best-selling show in Vegas, not magic show. And, I play, it's unbelievable. But for me, I don't sit there and look over my shoulder at what I did yesterday, because I don't believe my own hype. When Bill Aucoin, Kiss's manager, said something very interesting to me. He said, the journey is far greater than the destination.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Once you get there, that's easy. To remain #1, it takes a lot more work. I work harder now than I've ever worked in my life, because, I have a target on my head and everybody's after it. So I just do me, and I do me true to me and for my family, and with love, positivity, and light. And Magic with the Stars, I think, will connect to people because of so many reasons. Not only are you going to see the most revolutionary illusions in the world, like my levitation, which won the greatest illusion of all time by Vanish Magazine, the largest magic publication. But I think you're going to see behind the curtain how Miles Brown, Corbin Bleu, and some of these incredible, diverse athletes, actors, comedians are able to take their skill set and apply it to my craft, and then things in a sophisticated technological theater. And you're going to see it performed in a way that magicians that are headlining shows in Vegas or throughout the world are not doing stuff at this level. Like, that's the truth. And that's why when I do something, I don't just do it. I'm all in, I'm vested, and I'm there to always remain numero uno, because for me, when I decide that's not going to be the case, that's when I'll retire. I go in to win, man. I'm a very competitive spirit.
I got so many follow-ups to that. First thing I want to say is, because you brought up something, and I think this is really important. I definitely wanted to make sure I allowed you on this platform to speak on this, which was at a point, unfortunate news, but became fortunate news with Genuine in the news, who's a contestant on the show. Genuine's also from my area, so knowing that he was attached to this, I was overly excited. Always respected his career. A stunt had went wrong. He then came out to say he was okay. And I, you know, there's always folks that got that tidbit about, oh, magic ain't real, blah 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 blah. You yourself got in a very, very serious injury in 2017. So even gods could be hurt, just to make it very clear. But I think what was important about this, which I'm sure Genuine didn't realize he was going to be sort of a vessel for this, was not only the legitimacy of this, but if you're going to perform the best, you know, it does take the actual training and commitment to do so. And seeing that Genuine and every other contestant, you know, in it to win it here, and getting a little bit of glimpse behind the curtains with this did me so much service as a fan that I'm glad he's okay, but man, am I super invested. So for you, I would love for you to take a moment to kind of speak about the importance of safety, that sort of, like you said, that competitive nature to do this, and for you to kind of speak about your experience on this situation.
100%. First of all, Genuine and I have been friends for years. He has been coming to Vegas to see me with his family perform for many years. Genuine is, you know, an R&B legend, over 10 million records, nicest guy in the world, a real class, genuinely just a wonderful man. Yeah. And he said, I said, look, what would you like to do? Because I don't force anybody into anything. I give them options and stuff. He said, I want to address my fear. I can't hold my breath. I can't hold my breath for more than 15 seconds. I hate water. And I said, do you really want to do that? I said, because I'll train you and I'll have a team there where we'll do breathing exercises. We'll build up your breath hold. And he said, yes. He came out there with Jeff Timmons. They were competing against each other. Jeff could hold his breath for a longer period of time to start off with, and then Genuine couldn't. We worked with both of them. Genuine got his breath hold up to about 1:15, 20 seconds, which is basically 5 times what he came there with.
Yeah.
He was learning his picking. And, you know, the show's only an hour long, so you can only show so much. But when Genuine got his exercise down, we put him into condition. We didn't lock the top. We have spotters, including myself. This demonstration inherently has people, when you're learning it, black out. So when I did my water torture cell, I spent 24 hours underwater. I was the first person to ever do that. I blacked out when I was training. I had a guy on my touring show that I pulled out. I had a guy at Planet Hollywood that I pulled out. It's basically like being tapped out. You have tunnel vision, it closes. And it's because you have to know the signs of when to come out. Genuine had problems picking his handcuff. He panicked. He didn't do the breathing technique because he's holding his breath. He didn't get the right breath at the start, and he blacked out. I saw it right away. Instantly, I pulled him out. Instantly. He didn't remember anything. We had paramedics there, checked him out. His blood pressure went up. His pulse was crazy. Then he calmed down. And I said, okay, Genuine, that's good. We're going to do this instead tomorrow when we're shooting it in front of an audience. He said, no, Criss, I got to do this. Not because of the cameras, not because of the audience, not because of you or the show. I got to do this for me. And let me tell you something. This is not Houdini didn't do stuff like this.
No, you got it, bros. It's not friendly for me.
Like go for it. Because Houdini always had a curtain in front of him. This is a 30-inch tube spinning around. You could see through it. 100 gallons of water that you're in the midst of, and he had to do something in front of the audience. We told him not to do it. He wanted to do it. Emmy Award-winning comedian Loni Love, my judge, my sis. Lance Burton, master magician, next to me. We all have tears in our eyes. Our hilarious host, Eddie Griffin, crying like a baby. The audience, Genuine, crying. Like we couldn't believe that he was going to put himself through this. And it is so beautiful for television to inspire people, because as viewers, we all think that celebrities are superhuman. But celebrities have flaws. They're human. They bleed the same color blood as we all do. And to see that and to see his personal journey unfold moment by moment is so beautiful, because it shows viewers that whatever seems impossible, not in magic only, but in life, is possible. If you put your mind, if you put the work in, you can overcome anything. And our world, our country is so divided right now, whether you're a conservative, you're a liberal, it doesn't matter. What matters is to put light, love, and positivity, to inspire people to be better, to be the best version you can be of yourself and in your profession. That's what I'm all about. And that's why I believe I've been so blessed, because I have a platform to inspire and to help other people that don't really have hope in their life. This show provides that, provides an incredible entertainment that's completely unique from anything else on television. And Genuine is just such a profound example of all those things I just said, including Tara Lipinski, our gold medalist that brought home the gold for the USA, had a fear of heights. Miles Brown had a fear of heights. Believe it or not, Frankie Muniz, Malcolm in the Middle, he has a fear of like talking in front of an audience. He doesn't like public crowds. And you would think as an actor, no big deal, but he has a script in his mind. He's just doing what the script is telling him. So there was a lot of that I never expected. And we found this beautiful gem for our viewers to have that really shines in a way that no other show does. It just kind of connects to them and says, hey man, we're all human. We all have imperfections. We can all get better. And that's what life's about. Life is death without change.
So beautiful, my brother. So beautiful. Oh my God. I'm so inspired. And I just, to add another thing, you talked about celebrities can't be hurt, and I'll just keep saying it. But again, 2017, you as a god was injured, and here you are today still going forward. Which brings me to my final question is, I consider you to be the biggest draw in all of Las Vegas entertainment, easily, bar none. And what I think was incredibly eye-opening in this show was how selfless you are. Because when I was younger, and I always say, when I get to 18 or 21, first thing I want to do is get out there and see Criss Angel, because I wanted to experience Vegas the right way.
Anytime you come to Vegas, you have free tickets, and I'll have them give you my cell number when we're off. I'll give you my cell number. You come out here, you text me, and I'll set you up. I'd love to meet you. You're like a class act.
That means the world to me. I just thought it was so incredibly selfless for you taking some of your most iconic moments, your iconic stunts and illusions, the things that people come to Vegas for, and opening up that book and allowing others to learn, and seeing Miles in the first episode perform was the biggest, well, I guess it's appropriate here, mind freak of all time. Cause I was like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. I cannot believe that this guy, this icon would allow somebody else to take something that has been so dear to him for years. And as a fan, for somebody who wants to spend that money to see you do it, allowing somebody else to do it, to the point that a moment in that episode, because I'm not going to say exactly what, but a moment of that episode, seeing you cheer completely broke me down. I had chills in my arm, because that was the epitome of just pure selfishness. What's sort of what is going through your mind, and what's your emotions behind that desk, knowing you have a job to do because you have to judge, but seeing some of your most iconic moments being played out by other folks? Well,
I'm a very secure, confident individual when it comes to my craft. And the problem is there's other headlining magicians that are not secure. They're very insecure, and they always feel like, that this is mine. Magicians have been guarding an empty safe for forever. There's nothing there. There's secrets. Why can you know how movie magic works for a specific movie, but you'll still go see the movie? Because there's something beyond. Why can you learn how to play a song that you love on guitar or on a keyboard, but you still go see that artist do it? Because that artist offers you an experience that you can't have anywhere else. So for me, like my 3 children, I want them to succeed. I'm proud of them. It's my, maybe a maternal instinct in me with my children, but I want Miles. I've known Miles since he was a kid, like a little kid.
Yeah.
He was on my show. Like I wanted Corbin Blue. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to be the best version that they can possibly be. And it's going to have an impact on our society. You know, the biggest, not to get political or anything like that, but the biggest problem that we have, you know, in our society right now, and I don't care if you're black or you're white, you look at those poor communities, they have two issues. One issue is that they don't necessarily have two parents, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. But the kid needs to have something that he's focused on, something he's passionate about, you know, and if he doesn't, what do? They get involved in the bad crowds and drugs and all those things that don't bring any positivity to your life. And so for me, if this show can attract one person, one kid that says, wow, I want to be a magician, even if they just do it as a hobby and they have something that they look forward for, get involved in a magic club or something like that and stay off the bad track. Yeah. That's when I was a kid, that's what I had, music and magic. That was my focus. I didn't want to do anything else. After school, I wanted to come home and do those two things. And that's why I didn't find myself in trouble. You know, and I think a lot of kids, if they have that, they'll be in a different direction in life, which I think will be more fruitful.
Awesome. Oh man, we have to wrap up this. I just two things. Just want to say I completely appreciate you. I love you, my brother. Wishing you much more success and blessings. Continue to inspire, and folks, make sure you totally check out Criss Angel's Magic with the Stars premiering this Saturday, October 22nd. Criss, I'll be seeing you soon.
8/7 Central.
8/7 Central. There we go. There we go. Criss, I'll be seeing you soon. Cannot wait to check out the rest of the season.
And hang out for a second, because I'm going to give you my cell number. Okay.
Right on. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in for this interview. We'll see you around very soon.